Welcome to the debut episode of Just One More Topic. I'm Jeff, aka Tridrachius, and I am the owner of JustOneMoreLevel.com, and I am joined with just one more.
You're
Just
joined
one
by.
more.
You're not joined with me. That
Joined
takes
by.
that into a whole
Oh, yeah.
different direction.
That
You got to at least buy a girl dinner and a movie
That-
first, man. I'm Tabor, aka Aka Taborius. I am the owner of
Oh,
All
yeah,
Your Base,
Aka.
where we're filming here.
on location.
Yeah.
This is going to be a show that's built around discussions about the video game industry, the games themselves, the publishers, the developers, and just whatever we can kind of think of.
Hot news, speculation, our own personal opinions. This is going to be kind of like you said, a discussion show. It's going to be very biased. We'll try to be clinical where we can, but sometimes you just got to rant.
Yeah, it's going to be uncensored, raw, so you're not going to have to worry about any type of like doctored videos or that's just PR speak.
No, he's just naturally that pretty.
Yeah.
Not joined.
But, yeah. Bye. Bye. We are joined by. Or I. Anyway, let's do this.
This
over.
is going well.
Uh,
Anyway, so, stuff like probably our next big episode that we've talked about doing is the Wii U, now that it's been out for a little while, and just kind of showing what's going on with that, giving you some numbers, let you make your own decisions, and also give you our predictions on what's really happening with it.
and just kind of our opinions on what we think is going on as far as the games coming up, how Nintendo's going to wrap up their fiscal year, all that kind of stuff. But we're not going to just focus on Nintendo. Some of the other ideas that we're talking about is predictions for the Xbox 720 and the PlayStation 4. What is Sony and Microsoft thinking? What are they wanting to do? And then just gamer opinion.
Yeah, what we're
do
looking
we
for.
want to see these companies do? They've got them. Microsoft has the money. Sony, they've got the debt.
Oh, man, that's cold.
Well, I know. I'm a PlayStation guy. I'm a Sony fan, a loyalist. But the 4 straight years of what they've been going through is just.
Yeah, and then stuff like the new patent on the chip for basically being
Secondhand
able
games.
to. Yeah, secondhand games is one application of it. I mean, I can do a whole freaking rant on my own about that.
Yeah, and another topic which is more not so much with the industry itself, but how it's perceived in kind of a political parenting thing. We've also kind of thrown around the idea of talking about this whole video game violence and gun violence and are they related and like fun political.
And as I have stated, there's not been one true scientific test of this. Any funding that has come from it has been from a biased source.
Yeah, so this is going to be a discussion show. We want to make sure that you guys are involved. So if you have ideas of what you want to see discussed, not necessarily questions, but you want to kind of see 2 gamers or 3 gamers or whoever is on the show. Yeah. If only he could talk now.
Yeah, right.
That would be.
Let me give you a little bam.
Yeah.
That started a lot of shit right there.
Cats. His name's Cats.
Yes.
And if you know who he is, congratulations. Trophy achievement unlocked. If you don't know who it is,
Well, and you guys also, if you're watching this, may be asking, who are we to talk about any of this? Well, we're pretty diehard gamers, I would think. I mean,
Yeah.
I own a freaking video game store. I think that gives me...
I oversee an electronics department that deals with games, and I worked over a year with the evil GameStop. Hey, the bunnies, they appeared.
Ooh, the bunnies. That, and we're also big... We scour news sources. We keep up with a lot of this stuff, and we're hoping to be able to impart a lot of the information that we had to spend hours learning into these nice short little segments so you could go and do your own research.
And on top of that, I run a blog, which I'm looking to turn into a full-blown website, justoneMoreLevel.com. As he said, he owns his own game store, All Your Base.
We're also both very involved with allyourshow.com, which is a flowering game review show. It's still in its infancy. Blossoming, that's the word. I almost said burgeoning, but that's not the right word either. Me and English don't get along.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah, I mean, check them out, allyourshow.com. They do game reviews and a bunch of other fun stuff. They also want to hear your opinions on the games that are being played.
And they've reviewed games like Assassin's Creed 3, which Tabor, he was featured in it.
But one of our favorite ones was actually Alice Madness Returns. Go check out this game. It's awesome.
It is so far, I think it's nearing 300 views. It might be past that. I'm not really sure, but it is their most successful video review of all of what they've done. They've done eight to 10 videos.
Well, just with me, yeah, since I've been on and for the past 6 months, yeah, which we're working on production. But another big thing about it, and the direction I hope we continue to go towards, is hitting those AA titles, not necessarily AAA titles. Because let's face it, yeah, we're gonna do we got a review on Black Ops 2. It's Call of Duty. You already know what it is.
Yeah. And you've already been told by like 70 other publications what they think of it.
But to hit up a different viewpoint on Alice, to talk about just some of the more, like Anarchy Reigns, we've got a review coming up for. We're hopefully going to do Omerta City of Gangsters. Just some of these titles that are, that are AA, that are flying a little under the radar that you should probably check out.
And they're going to mix in the AAA with the AA stuff. But, it's one of those...
we talked about launching a whole, indie section specifically just for indie games.
Which would be nice. Especially, I'm sure if you guys out there who know anything about the gaming industry or the Humble Bundles, that's a great way to get a lot of indie games.
HumbleIndieBundle.com. Go and donate. I mean, you can pay as low as a penny for whatever they have out there, but these guys are doing it to make money, and so they continue to bring you games that, aren't just polished and repeated seasons that come out every freaking year, like clockwork, but to give you something that we as gamers really should strive for, something that entertains us.
What I would like to see from the, and another thing about just one more topic, this isn't scripted, so if we say something,
totally we
might end up having questions about this stuff, and that brings me to one thing, which unfortunately we're kind of running low on time, but I'd like to see Bastion or Limbo get reviewed by this new indie initiative by All Your Show. Yeah,
those are two that are definitely on top of my project or my idea, as well as Unfinished Schwan. Yeah, and please, we're meant to make this discussion. So if we say something wrong, fact check us.
Yeah.
Correct us. Get mad at us. Hell, we'll have a conversation. It'll be fun.
Yeah, we'll discuss it on the show and just kind of see where we were at, where the person was at, and then just come to a conclusion that we were wrong, or in most cases, you were wrong. But anyway, truth be told, this is an open discussion. I want to make sure that we get the ball rolling because, there's enough websites out there that talk about video games. But what we want to do is get gamers a non-PR or company paid. We don't have advertisements.
Yeah, this is about the community. Well, yeah. But I'm a private-owned shop. This is my own humble little shop. This is a community deal. It's for you guys. It's about us. Let's get our voices heard.
And that's what Just One More Topic is all about. That's what All Your Show is all about. That's what JustOneMoreLevel.com is all about. And we got further, more projects in the pipeline to really build up this network and make things happen. But we want to hear from you guys. We want to hear suggestions, questions. You can find us on a multitude of social media outlets.
All of which we will be providing links for.
Exactly. The article that will accompany this video will have the links to Google Plus accounts, Facebook, Twitter, email addresses, all that fun stuff. So
get involved, guys. It's our world. Let's make it something.
Yeah, get vocal.
God, I'm cheesy.
Well, hey, you're also very enjoyable to listen to. So if that's any consolation, prize, or whatever.
But with that, hope to hear from you soon. I'm Taborius.
And I'm Jeff, a.k.a. or Aka. Tridragonus.
I forgot how to turn this off.